apologies to everyone for looking a bit rough, but I slept very badly last night, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, thinking that with June quarter day coming up and the moratorium which the government has given for landlords and tenants to negotiate rents, the catchword of rent deferment is still in the minds of landlords when tenants are actually not going to be able to pay the March quarter day rent, many of them withheld rent, and quite a lot of our clients aren't going to be able to pay the June quarter day rent if they take proceedings. That will mean that landlords just end up with empty premises, tenants go bust, and the world as we knew it will not look the same again. I really don't understand landlords deferring rent because it just exasperates a problem which the tenant already has. Most of our clients wouldn't have gone to landlords, our tenant clients wouldn't have gone to landlords unless they really had a problem. It's their duty to expose exactly what that problem is, in the same way as when we're acting for landlords, we want to uncover that the tenant is in genuine difficulty, and we do advise giving rent-free periods in the event that they are in difficulty. Instead of losing the tenant, you weigh up the balance. Absolutely amazingly, the British Property Federation, who represent landlords, have now gone to the government saying, please help our tenants. But they're in a contractual relationship. This is a business relationship. It's not for the government, it's not for the taxpayer. It's for the landlord, tenants and bankers to sort out together. And if they can't find a solution, I dread to see the London that we're going to go back to, let alone the provinces where life was always much more difficult than the London market, with retailers going bust all round before the virus affected us. We've seen some major liquidations, but the minor liquidations are really going to affect the character of London, and the only beneficiaries are going to be the insolvency practitioners. It's a really sad case. I hope that the government are going to extend the moratorium until September, because it's taken 2 months to convince the landlords that they're involved. If you look at the devastating share drops with British Land announcing today a 1.18 billion, I think it was, a reduction in their portfolio. If you look at the share prices of the property companies, that really reflects the true danger they should be in. All right, and they're trying to avoid any help to their tenants, who they call customers, when we're in sunny times, but they seem to feel ripped off when we're not. I really hope that either landlords can do something before June quarter day. Threats of liquidation and stacked demands and winding up orders will just result in the tenant turning around and saying, "Where do I send the keys?" All right, and that's a lot of our clients are in that position. As far as landlords' work are concerned, they must help their tenants who are in difficulty, right? And the British Property Federation should actually make a recommendation to the landlords that they should put their hands in their pockets in a tripartite relationship. The bankers are also involved, and they must help their customers find a way to keep their tenants, because I wouldn't want to be a landlord losing a tenant in the London we're going to go back to. That's all for today. Bit disappointed, and hope this gets to a few landlords. I'm not embarrassed. We act for a lot of landlords to express my genuine views. So that's it.